Hi everyone. Today we are going to talk about nausea in early pregnancy. Pregnancy is a huge, wonderful journey, but it's also a little bit like a mini storm brewing inside you. The excitement and joy come with a side of discomfort, and nausea is often right at the top of the list. For many of us, it can feel like a daily challenge, from morning sickness to evening queasiness. And while every pregnancy is unique, some tips can help ease the way. Nausea can range from mild discomfort to full-blown, I cannot even look at food right now. So today, I'll share some tried and true tips on handling nausea, along with ways to manage stress, especially if you're balancing work, family, and self-care. Let's dive in. Number one, eat only what doesn't make you feel sick. This might sound obvious, but it's essential. During the first trimester, your baby doesn't need a huge amount of nutrition from you, and they'll take what is necessary from your reserves. If the thought of food makes you feel queasy, skip it. Sometimes it's very hard to distinguish between if the nausea came from having eat this particular food or whether it comes from an empty stomach. Many people, myself included, find certain flavors, especially meat or oily food, trigger nausea more than the others. And here is something perhaps surprising. Sometimes processed food may go down easier than fresh ones, especially if they have lost the strong original flavor. For example, if grilled chicken is hard to manage, fried chicken may actually be more tolerable. It's not the healthiest choice, but if it helps you eat without feeling sick, then go for it. And if even water makes you feel queasy, try dried food like crackers. And also maybe try some flavored drink. Dry food might sit easier and help you stay hydrated when you can handle the fluids better. Also, eating in small portions can be a lifesaver. Our digestive system slows down during pregnancy, so treat your stomach like it's dealing with gastritis. Small, easy to digest meals work the best. Number two, avoid lying down for too long. It's tempting to lie down after feeling nauseous, but this can sometimes make things worse. Instead, trying to get up and move around a little bit after meals can help with digestion. Regular light exercises, like short walks, can be a game changer during early pregnancy. Walking helps you release the gas buildup and supports your overall well-being. If you're worried about overdoing it, count your steps and take breaks as soon as you feel tired or some sort of pain inside your body. Moving around even a little bit is beneficial for both your physical and mental health during pregnancy. Plus, it helps to reduce the trapped feeling that nausea sometimes brings. Number three, distract yourself with fun activities. Ever notice that nausea seems to get worse when you're just sitting around and thinking about it? It's all about where your attention is. I found my nausea felt way worse on weekends when I had time to focus on it. But when I was engaged in something else, like chatting with friends or working on a project, I wasn't as aware of it. Staying busy with activities you enjoy, even if it's something as simple as strolling through a favorite blog or reading a book, can make a big difference. So when you're feeling queasy, try focusing on something enjoyable to help shift your attention away from nausea. Number four, don't fear throwing up. Throwing up might sound terrifying, but it's just how your body adjusts itself to the pregnancy hormones and protecting the baby. Don't feel guilty if you can just only eat small portions or if lost weight in the early weeks. It's entirely normal. After nausea subsidies, your appetite will likely come back stronger and you can make up for the lost calories. The key here is to stay calm. Anxiety over throwing up can actually make nausea worse, so allow yourself the flexibility to listen to your body. And if you found yourself experiencing extreme symptoms, such as vomiting blood or significant weight loss, it's time to consult a healthcare provider. Sometimes over-the-counter medication or advice from your doctor can make a huge difference. Number five, try ginger, Coke, and other remedies. You have probably heard about some classic remedies for nausea: ginger, Coke, and even orange peels. These might sound simple, but They may have surprising benefits to you. Acupressure bracelets, which apply pressure to a specific point on the wrist, can help alleviate nausea in some people. These are available at many pharmacies and are often used for both sickness and pregnancy nausea. Aromatherapy can also be useful. Essential oils like peppermint or lavender have calming effects. Try placing a drop on a tissue and see if it helps to ease your queasiness. Now, I'll be honest, none of these worked for me, but there was a try. Experiment with each one to see any could give you relief. You might just find your go-to trick that helps you to get through those tough moments. Number 6, handling work-related stress. Pregnancy can feel like an emotional roller coaster, especially if you're working in a high-stress environment. If your job is intense and your boss is piling on too much work, remember it's okay to set boundaries. Most countries have laws protecting pregnant employees, so don't hesitate to assert your rights. Talk to your HR department if necessary, and don't overextend yourself. Pregnancy isn't a time to be overly competitive either. Remember, your health and your baby's health come first. If your job is putting undue stress on you, it might be worth considering your priorities. You're strong and resilient, and there will always be career opportunities down the road. Number 7, dealing with family stress. Sometimes the people around us can add stress during pregnancy, whether it's through unsolicited advice or constant monitoring. If family members are stressing you out, try to communicate openly with them. If they are not receptive, consider whether setting some boundaries might be necessary. Pregnancy can make us more emotional, but it's also an important time to evaluate the family dynamics around you. It's normal to experience a range of emotions, from excitement to stress, and don't feel ashamed if you're feeling down or need a vent. This is a huge life change, and it's okay to ask for support. Finding your voice now is a great step towards feeling empowered in your new role as a mom. Number 8, plan meals and snacks strategically. Incorporating snacks throughout the day can help maintain stable blood sugar levels, which can ease nausea. Keep light snacks like crackers, nuts, or dried fruits nearby, so you can eat both throughout the day. Eating something small every couple of hours helps prevent the empty stomach feeling, which often makes nausea worse. But some people find that starting the day with some snacks in bed helps before even sitting up. Try nibbling on crackers or sipping ginger tea to settle your stomach. Sometimes a little pre-breakfast snack can prevent that first wave of nausea from setting in. Number 10, to be kind to yourself and adjust expectations. Pregnancy can sometimes feel overwhelming, especially when dealing with persistent nausea. Remember, it's okay to have low energy days and take breaks, or to let some things slide. If you're usually someone who juggles 100 things, now is the time to simplify. Take things one day at a time, staying hydrated, and allowing yourself grace can go a long way. Nausea will pass, and in the meantime, being patient and gentle with yourself is one of the best ways to cope. Early pregnancy can be tough, but remember you're not alone. Millions of people go through it, and though it might be challenging, it's also temporary. The nausea, the food aversions, the emotions, they are all part of the journey. I hope these tips help you manage some of the discomfort and feel a little more prepared. And if you're currently going through it, give yourself credit for handling something so big with so much strength. You've got this, and soon enough, the nausea will be a thing of the past. Hang in there and stay kind to yourself. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.